Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Maverick here, bringing to you episode 16 of Your Lie in April. Now, last episode, things got kind of serious there, right? Especially in terms of Kaori conditions. The cat is out of the bag, metaphorically speaking, although, us as viewers, we already knew this was kind of serious from a long time ago, but now we're really seeing the effects of her illness, whatever it is that's affecting her, right? Really, and that last ending scene in last episode was hard to watch, but still we gotta continue on with the show, right? And we still got Tsubaki's entire her entire emotions and feelings and whatnots towards Kousei that we still need to resolve. We got this new little girl Nagi who really dropped out of nowhere, and I still have no idea who she is. Apparently she has some kind of ulterior motive as well. I was After last episode, I was thinking a little bit like what could possibly be the purpose of her here. So, since at the very end it seemed that Kousei was going to be the one to teach her, I was thinking perhaps this is a way for Kousei to really internalize what he's been learning, or I guess his inspiration from Kaori, and maybe start playing by his own philosophies and whatnot, because as the old adage says, you don't really know something until you can teach it to someone else, right? So I wonder if they're going to be trying to use this kind of method in order to consolidate Kousei as a pianist. So anyways, there we go. I guess we'll just find out within the episode, right? So let's continue right now. Alrighty, beginning in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, the day of the gala concert? Okay, I see. This is a flashback, right? So we're probably gonna see... Oh yeah, there we go. This is what happened to her before she got to the hospital. Okay, so that's the first sign of this. That is quite a large head injury. That is a lot of blood, holy crap. She could have died if her parents did not discover her. Man, Kaori. Well, like I said, we must go on. And back. Okay. Going back to Nagi. Sounds kind of familiar. Mozart? Maybe? Oh yeah, Mozart. Okay. Alright. A common excuse in all kinds of instruments. Small hands. I got small hands as well. You just gotta learn to deal with it. She's trying to hurt Kousei. What? Okay. So she's going with the school of thought of playing perfectly? Is that why she has a grudge against Kousei? Since, maybe she believes that... Yeah, so she knows about Kousei. So... I don't know, perhaps she looked up to him and now she believes that she's like, a heretic, if you will, against the school, against the great school of playing perfectly by the score? Maybe. You're back? Damn. How? Ah, come on. You... Why can't they just, like, be a bit more frank with themselves? Really? Well, she's certainly Genki. Is she still going to be keeping this a secret from everyone else? Ah, it's a treat to see Kaori up and running about. Probably not just that. No, I don't. Nope. She. Oh, really? So, like I said, is it because she now practices a different school of thought from Kousei? Really? They went back to school? That's gotta be a lie, though, right? She did not come to school today. She can't even hold stuff. Yep. She just wants to. She just wants to come back to the classroom, right? Hmm. This is literally like her goodbye to Kousei, isn't it? Come on, Kousei. That is like completely such a big hint here. Oh my god. Going back to what he said before, how would the night sky look with them two? Yeah, I was like, if anything, he's not incompetent. That's what in the world is her problem? Is she going to take him here? Okay. So, are we gonna get the review here? Okay, using sweets. Good tactic. Good job, Kousei. Yes, you did, girl. Yes, you did. You're here. Oh, that's Takashi, isn't it? Okay. That's gotta be Takashi. Okay, so who are you? Like... Huh. So... Hmm. Oblig... Are they literally playing? Yeah. Ugh. Kousei! I seriously want to headbutt you! Yeah. That's... She losing literally all motor functions? Oh. Yeah, why do you know about that? Why is there... What the... Wait, isn't this like... This is like deja vu between him and his mother, right? That was seriously completely deja vu with his mom. So you... Okay. Oh, so she's his sister. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Okay, but no, seriously. Yep, Kousei came back himself, right? Like, come on, you've been through this before, Kousei. Yeah, you've been through this. If you don't know, I seriously want to slap you. Reddit. Can they finally recognize this already? Quit beating around the bush, please! Oh. Alright. I'll see you guys after the ending. Okay, so with this episode, well, quite a lot of things happen, right? But let's talk in order of importance, I guess you could say. So first of all, Nagi, like, I'm sorry, it's not that I don't care about you, but obviously I care about Kaori a little bit more, right? But anyways, we do learn that Nagi is apparently the sister of Kakashi, which I guess, to be fair, I probably should have picked up on. They do appear in the opening as well, but I just never made that connection somehow. Especially, you know, even during the episode, I was thinking, okay, so is this gonna be sort of more like a Tsubaki kind of parallel situation or something else? But with the very end there, you know, Nagi herself talking about how maybe she and Kousei are a bit alike, I'm leaning more and more towards the sort of fact that she's going to play a catalyst in Kousei actually discovering his true self, right? At least that's my prediction. I know that the circumstances are not quite like that. The fact that she was entrusted to Kousei in the first place, but that's what I'm choosing to believe, that this personally, I just feel like it's a great opportunity for Kousei to sort of grow through teaching others, right? And really consolidating his own feelings, what he thinks and whatnot, both his emotions in regards to music, in regards to love, through this kind of interaction with Nagi. So I guess that's the role that she plays throughout all this. Now, okay, so let's talk about Kaori, right? And before that, before we actually talk about the characters, I want to touch on a technical aspect here, which honestly has been happening for quite a few episodes now, but I didn't really think to bring up, and that is, I really like the way how they drew Kaori, right? So I kept on thinking maybe it was just my imagination, but if you really look at the colors that are used on Kaori, it's quite different from how she was drawn, like versus the other characters and versus how she was in the previous episodes, right before she got hospitalized. When she was in the hospital, I was thinking, okay, maybe it's just a special kind of shade that they're using because it is a hospital kind of environment and all that. So I didn't make too much notice of it. But in this episode, where she clearly you know, comes out and then goes around and play, go shopping and whatnot, have a kind of date with Kousei, you can still clearly see that she's drawn differently, right? And I just feel like it's a great way. Like, she's kind of a sick. I don't know how to describe it. Like, more pale in a sense. So you can literally see her life force gradually diminishing within the animation as well. So that is definitely something that we should take notice of, I guess you could say. And also during that entire ending scene where, or not the ending scene, the outburst scene within the hospital, where she kind of lost it, right? Yeah, the parallels there to Kaori and Kosei's mom was quite significant, right? I feel like that's exactly what they were trying to go for, and you could definitely see that, right? Both in their expressions, in their coloring and whatnot, it had a perfect parallel, right? So I'm pretty sure most of you guys probably also got that in the first time as well, before Kosei ever said those things at the very end there, right? So that just speaks testaments to how well the animation team structures this in order to draw these kinds of parallels or to tell another, it's these nuances that I really like about anime, right? It's because it's a different medium from manga, from light novels, but because there's this visual medium to it, and animation medium to it, so you can, even though you can't really put as much information compared to through text, through manga and whatnot, but it's even easier to put some nuance into there for viewers to get. And so I just think, yeah, props to them for this part. So yeah, in regards to this episode, right, specifically with Kaori and Kosei. So first of all, I am 100% convinced right now that Kaori is having a terminal illness of some sort, right? I think that is pretty much clear here. And really, this entire episode, I'm just thinking, I rarely get, very emotional and you're like, what are you guys doing? Like, I'm not that kind of reactor, right? But in this episode, I could not help but also kind of shake my fist at Kousei and like, get it into your stupid head, man. Like, I know it's not his fault, right? He has some of his own self-confidence, self-esteem issues and whatnot. But still, I feel like, I've seen my fair share of rom-coms and whatnot, or even harem rom-coms and so on and so forth, right? And so having a dense male character, having a dense main character isn't really all that foreign to me, right? And most of the time, I just take it in stride. It's fun, right? It's funny. In this case, however, I feel kind of like Kaori in the same vein, right? She literally does not have any time anymore. Please get it into your head. And it's not like Kaori never gave off any hints, right, in regards to what she was doing. Like, seriously, think about it. A girl who, like, what girl in their right mind, if they have someone they have a crush on, would just take someone else and say, okay, you're his substitute for this day, and so come play with me, right? Especially in this case where she literally only had this one day out. Like, come on, that in itself is entirely illogical. Kousei, think about it a little bit more, right? And even the fact that, like, during the scene in the classroom, right, at night, she literally said to you, right, or you keep these memories, or you keep the memories of a girl sneaking out of the hospital in order to meet you. Like, I thought that was pretty much clear. In any other kind of context, that would be a confession, alright? So, man, I know it's for story purposes and whatnot, but still, oh man, I want to strangle Kousei so much right now. But hopefully with this, what, I really don't know when he's actually going to gain control of both his emotions and maybe understand Kaori's emotions as well, right? Like, I'm not saying that Kaori 100% likes Kousei, right? I'm not gonna go that far because without knowing the entire circumstances, I'm not entirely sure. Like, it's also entirely possible that she just wants someone to be beside her, right? But one thing for sure is definitely she does not hold Watari in that high of a pedestal as Kousei seems to believe he does. But does she really feel that much, love, or, the relationship, this boy-girl kind of love towards Kousei? Honestly, I feel like that might be debatable, right? She is, on her, she is on the verge of leaving this world, so she wants to leave some memories, right? So perhaps Kousei just happens to be this um, he's simply the best suited candidate at this particular time and place, right? I know this is looking at it maybe a little bit too cold, but still, I'm not. I just don't want to, completely say, oh yeah, she's head over heels in love with Kousei, right? Because I don't think that is what this anime is trying to portray, either. But I'm just saying, Kousei, please do something. You don't have any time anymore, right? And I'm pretty sure that he might be able to figure this out from next episode, unless Kaori still manages to, to basically laugh it off or something. But if you are fooled by her, Kousei, shame is on you. You've been through this before, right? Seriously, come on, get it into your head, right? Like, okay, so guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not being mad about this entire thing. It's just so frustrating. But that's what good anime does, right? It brings out the emotions from within people. So, anyways, I do hope that Kousei gets it in his mind soon. Okay, so, anyways, that turned into kind of like a mini rant against Kousei, but still, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably felt the same way when you were watching this during this time as well. So, hopefully, we're gonna get some development in terms of Kousei's feelings and emotions and thoughts throughout hopefully in the next episode, right? So, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys had fun, stay tuned, and bye-bye.